the building blocks of the web. Today we start a journey into web creation. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the standard language for creating web pages. Think of it as the very bones of any website you visit. Every single page on the internet uses HTML. It tells web browsers how to structure the content you see. This includes text, images, and links. HTML uses special codes called tags. These tags describe the content they surround. For example, a tag might say this is a heading or a paragraph. Tags are usually in pairs, an opening tag and a closing tag. Browsers read these labels to display the page correctly. To start building websites with HTML, you do not need fancy or expensive tools. The essential toolkit is quite simple. You primarily need just two things: a text editor and a web browser. Most computers already have basic versions of these tools. A text editor is a program used for writing and editing plain text. Simple options include Notepad on Windows or TextEdit on a Mac. However, most developers prefer more powerful code editors like Visual Studio Code, VS Code. A web browser is the software you use to view websites. Common examples include Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, or Microsoft Edge. When you create an HTML file, the browser's job is to read that file. It interprets the HTML tags you've written and displays the content on your screen. You will write your HTML code in your chosen text editor, save this file with an extension, and open it using your web browser. If you make changes to your HTML code, you save the file again and refresh the browser to see the updates. Learning HTML today is easier than ever before. There are many excellent resources available online. A great number of these resources are completely free. This means you can start learning without any financial investment. W3 Schools is a very popular website for web development beginners. It is well known for its simple language and clear explanations. You can find tutorials on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and much more. MDN Web Docs, which stands for Mozilla Developer Network, is another invaluable resource. The information on MDN is very comprehensive and highly accurate. FreeCodeCamp offers a structured, project-based curriculum. You learn by doing, building a portfolio of real-world projects as you progress. FreeCodeCamp also has a large and active community. Completing their certifications can be a great motivator and a good addition to your resume. Beyond dedicated learning platforms, there are tools called HTML playgrounds. These are online environments specifically designed for experimentation. They allow you to write HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code. The best part is that you can see the results of your code instantly. CodePen is a very widely used online code editor and open-source learning environment. Developers use it to create and share pens, which are small front-end projects. You can see the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code side by side with the live preview. JSFiddle is another excellent and long-standing HTML playground. It offers a clean interface for quickly testing snippets of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Like CodePen, it provides separate panels for each language and a results panel. JSFiddle allows you to easily include external resources like JavaScript libraries or CSS frameworks. Replit provides a more comprehensive online coding environment, supporting many languages including HTML. If you're using VS Code, an extension called Live Server is incredibly helpful. Section 5. Your first web page, a simple blueprint. Now it is time to put your knowledge into action. Let's build your very first web page. It will be a simple page, but it will be a genuine web page. This exercise will help you understand how HTML elements come together. Every proper HTML document follows a basic structure. It begins with a declaration. This tells the browser that the document is an HTML5 page. Then comes the tag, which encloses all other HTML content. Inside the tag there are two main sections, the and B. The section contains meta information about the page, like its title. The section is where all the visible content of your web page goes. Inside the, a common tag is. The text you put inside the tags appears on the browser tab or in the window title bar. Inside the, you can use for a main heading, for a paragraph of text, and for creating a hyperlink to another web address. Save this code in a file name. Then find the file on your computer and double-click it. It should open in your default web browser, showing your first web page. Section 6. Making it look good. Introducing CSS. So far you have learned that HTML provides the structure for your web pages. However, HTML by itself does not control how these elements look. This is where CSS comes into play. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Its main purpose is to add style and visual presentation to your HTML content. CSS is a style sheet language used to describe the presentation of a document written in HTML. It tells the browser how each HTML element should be displayed on the screen. This includes aspects like colors, fonts, sizes, spacing, and layout. Think of HTML as the skeleton of your website, and CSS as the clothing and interior design. You can apply CSS styles to your HTML document in a few ways. One common method is to link an external CSS file to your HTML page. CSS empowers you to control every visual aspect of your web page. Section 7. Adding interactivity, the power of JavaScript. Your websites now have structure thanks to HTML. They also look good because of CSS. However, many modern websites do more than just display static information. They react to user actions. To add this dynamic behavior, you need JavaScript, often abbreviated as JS. JavaScript is a powerful programming language that runs directly in web browsers. Unlike HTML and CSS, JavaScript is a true scripting language. It allows you to manipulate the content and style of a web page after it has loaded. It can respond to user events like mouse clicks, key presses, or page loads. JavaScript can perform a wide array of tasks on a web page. Learning JavaScript is typically the third step in mastering front-end web development, following HTML and CSS. With these three skills, you can build sophisticated and engaging user interfaces for any website or web application. Section 8. Beyond the basics. Your web development journey continues. Congratulations on taking your first steps into the world of HTML. You have learned what HTML is, what tools you need, where to find learning resources, and even how to build a simple web page. This is a fantastic start. However, web development is a vast and ever-evolving field. HTML is a crucial foundation, but there is much more to explore. The key to truly mastering these skills is to keep practicing, keep building, and keep learning new things. One important tool you will encounter as you progress is Git, and a platform called GitHub. Git is a version control system. It helps you keep track of changes to your code over time. GitHub is a website that hosts Git repositories. It allows you to store your code online, share it with others, and contribute to open source projects. Your journey in web development has truly just begun. Stay curious, embrace the challenges, and enjoy the creative process of bringing your ideas to life on the web.